Welcome back to my channel. In my last video, we talked at length about the weight loss injections, what they are, how they're used, any side effects, and so on. Please go and watch it if you haven't, as it provides a really good foundation for what we're talking about today. My name is Dr. Adaeze. If you're new here, please do subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you very much. So last week, we woke up to the tragic news of the first ever UK death linked to these weight loss medications. Several news outlets are reporting about Susan McGowan, a 58-year-old nurse bed manager from Lanarkshire. She died from multiple organ failure, septic shock, and pancreatitis after taking just 2 low-dose injections of these medications. This is the very first time it's been written on a death certificate in UK that weight loss injection contributed to a death. This is heartbreaking and tragic on so many levels, honestly. So Susan lived with obesity like most adults in UK. It's estimated that 2/3 of adults in UK are overweight and obese, so she was just one of the many who are struggling with excess weight. But apart from that, she had no other health concerns, just her weight. She wasn't on any other medication. She was healthy as far as one could tell. She's been described as a really bubbly, happy, cheerful person, really kind personality, and she loved to laugh and was generous to a fault. She was the soul of the party. So she heard about these weight loss injections. She must have felt relief. At last, her battle with obesity might come to an end. It seemed like there was light at the end of the tunnel, finally. You know that 2/3 of adults are overweight. It's hard, really hard work. If you're one of those really slim people who have a way of forgetting to eat and you seem to stay slim no matter what, you would not understand. People living with obesity actually feel trapped in their bodies. It's crazy. Obesity accounts for a lot of depression, low self-esteem, and misery. The anxiety of wondering if you get on a plane, would the chair be able to fit you? Or you feel everybody's talking about you and looking at you as if you're a glutton. You've tried keto fasting, you're eating vegetables and so on. And yet, when you climb the scale, it's like nothing has shifted. It's tough, honestly. And I have a special place in my heart for people who live with obesity because it's not easy for them. So poor Susan, she must have felt that this was her lifeline out of obesity. She bought the medication online. It's not clear to me why she chose to buy it privately. Perhaps she didn't meet the criteria for getting it free on the NHS, or the NHS waiting list was too long. I really can't tell. But she bought it online, and these drugs are available online. She had just 2 injections. Then she developed tummy pain and vomiting. She was rushed to the A&E, but within days of being in the hospital, she developed serious kidney issues and went into a coma. One by one, her organs began failing and failing and failing, and ultimately, that led to her demise. My heartfelt condolence to the family. I cannot even imagine what you're going through now. I pray for courage and grace for you this period of loss. I just can't imagine what you're going through. So the question is, what are we going to do about these wonder medications? One of these other weight loss medications, I won't call names, has played a role in nearly 24 deaths in the UK since 2019. But we have to realize that these deaths represent only a tiny fraction of those using the drugs, majority of whom are really happy with it. I personally have a friend using it, and she's doing very well. I hope to bring her on the channel soon if she agrees to come. So many of these injections have been called a savior for the NHS because the NHS spends billions on obesity and its related illnesses like diabetes. Diabetes alone is responsible for about 180 limb amputations per week. It's responsible for 1 in 5 people who need kidney transplant or dialysis, and is responsible for about 5% of all the blindness in the United Kingdom. So don't even get me started on the heart attacks and the stroke that diabetes causes. So we're in a desperate situation. Obesity has to be tackled head on But is the weight loss injections the way forward? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. The UK government plans to give these weight loss medication to unemployed people living with obesity to help them get back into work. What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What is a government to do if obesity and type 2 diabetes is costing it around $10 billion a year, 9% of its budget? Your suggestions are welcome down below. Let's help the NHS figure out this dilemma. If you're getting these medications at all, should you make sure you get it through the NHS so you are at least sure of quality? If you're getting it online, have you done your due diligence? Have you shared all your health records with the person prescribing it online so they can check that it's safe for you to use? Is the person selling it licensed to sell it to the public? One story was told of a woman who bought hers online, but after just the first injection, she collapsed and she was rushed to the hospital. It turned out that the medication, which she thought was the weight loss medication, the weight loss injection, was actually insulin. It's crazy. How can someone be selling insulin and labeling it weight loss injection? That's crazy. I really wonder if some of the people selling this stuff have conscience. Do you actually have human conscience that you will sell something that is clearly something else to a person and they're believing they're buying a weight loss medication and you're able to go back home and sleep at night? Where is your conscience? Where is your conscience? These people are vulnerable. They're looking for a way out of their misery. Being trapped in your body because of obesity is tough. And then they come to you to buy the injection and you sell them something else? Honestly, it's crazy stuff. One thing is clear. These medications are not a permanent fix. And that's why I continue to promote lifestyle change as the ultimate way for everyone to go. As a lifestyle medicine physician, I believe that ultimately making fitness a lifestyle is your key to preventing illnesses and helping people lead mentally, emotionally, and physically fit lives. So what do you think about this? Till I come your way next time, please subscribe to the channel for more health tips. Stay well and much love.